Hello most amazing fam and welcome back to another video. I'm your host Abby and this time we have clowns. More specifically, we have Pennywise. Pennywise the dancing clown is most popularly known from the Stephen King novel It, in addition to the film adaptations of course, both old and new. Due to these clown movies, killer clown impersonating is all the rage whenever the movies come out and we get experiences like the ones we are about to watch. Also, just saying, if you see a clown you do not know just out on the street and they look suspicious, just stay away, you know? There's no need to put yourself in any danger like that, ever. So just as a warning from me to you. And okay, before we hold up any longer, let's get right into top 10 scary Pennywise sightings. At number 10 in Albuquerque, BOSQUE Park. So a man was in the park dressed up as Pennywise. He said he was there to do a cosplay and meet up with a photographer and was acting in character in the costume. When he was waiting around the park, he was spotted by the other park goers, which caused quite a bit of suspicion, and rightly so. This guy looks really quite creepy. And if he was laughing maniacally as I passed by, I'd speed walk a little faster, you know? I don't want to deal with something creepy like that. So the cops were called on him, and while he wasn't doing anything illegal, they did tell him it was kind of weird. And yes, I am all for cosplay, but it may need to come with like a warning when there are other creepy clowns out there doing stuff. But I do love the dedication, you know?
On Sunday, and those who saw him were caught off guard, to say the least.
At number 9 we have POUTINE Pennywise. So this photo showed up in a local Facebook group in Montreal, and I think I would be quite put off if I saw this creepy character in the street, but it turns out he was doing something good. So back in October of 2019, a man from an events company in Montreal was dressed up as Pennywise. Yeah. But he was also offering homeless people poutine. If they said yes, he would also tie a red balloon to the box of poutine before giving it to them in a very It style. So it's still a bit of a scary face to be talking to, but if free poutine is being given to those in need, like, I'm down with it. Just a bit of a scary face though. Just like, you want poutine? Yes, but ooh. On to number 8, roadside scare. So there's a clown on the side of the road in this video and the person driving says, "I don't believe this," and then he slows down to stop by the clown. I wouldn't slow down to stop, just saying. So he lowers the window and the clown slowly approaches the car door. Not creepy at all, right? And apparently the sign says free hugs, and this red-haired, mouth-sewn shut guy is still creepily quiet, even when they're asking questions. So the pair in the car drive off. They continued driving around the neighborhood until the pair of people in the car came upon the same clown again. And this time he was just standing in the middle of the road. They flashed their lights, drove up to him, honked the horn, all that, and then waited. He started approaching them, and then they backed up and drove off again. The entire time he's just holding the sign looking at them all creepy. Like, what was that clown doing? Just hanging around a neighborhood and being creepy in the middle of the night? No, just don't do that. Why?
Is he gonna move?
Who just hangs around in the middle of the night is like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dress up as a clown and just wander and see what happens. No. Number 7, in a window. So seen in a windowsill is the OG Pennywise holding some balloons. It's hard to read, but the second window says, "You'll float too." Kinda sinister of a warning, thanks. So this was spotted in Scotland, just by the way. Now I don't know who thinks they are being a fun trickster here, but this is pretty freaking creepy, alright? It looks like Pennywise took out a family in this whatever place window and is just gloating about it like, "I'll take you out too, you'll float too." He's just looking for his next hit out the windowsill, just ready to take someone else out or something. Just bra-ta-ta-ta. I'm just Pennywise hidden in this window. I don't know, why? But moving on, number 6, clown car. So this one looks more like the old Pennywise, but I honestly feel like this one is just a roller coaster ride of a video. It starts with a bunch of people in a car and they see this clown on the side of the road. It appears to be holding a broom. I don't know why. Doing it. But then instead of driving around the clown, the driver of the car decides to stop the car, get out of the car, hit the clown, and then just drive off. Also, he might have run over the guy. Personally, I think he pulls the guy out of the way when in a big dragging, but still, like, just drives off. But after that, they continue driving and they think the problem's over, but then surprise, it's not. The clown turns up again. The driver tries to, I think, run over the clown, you know? Someone else in the car is yelling for the driver to hit the clown anyways. They might have been trying to go around. I don't know. But then the clown goes around the car and hops onto the back. Like, what is happening in this video? Everyone's screaming and then the video stops right as this clown is just banging on the roof of the car with a broom. What happened? I want to know. There's been no updates. Let me know, okay?
Just stop! 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 What are you doing?
Hit it! Hit that! Hit that! He's on the phone!
On to number 5, a photograph. So this photo shows an old version of what we now know as Pennywise the Clown. It has an exaggerated receding hairline, puffy clown attire, and a bundle of balloons just awaiting its next victim. Or audience, but victim. So one person claimed that this photo is from 1965, and that would put it over 20 years before Stephen King published It, because that came out in 1986. That aside, because maybe the time was wrong, just look at the photo. I mean, the guy's just sitting at the end of a bench, hand beside him, as if he's just gonna be like, come have a seat. That's creepy! I just give up. I was never afraid of clowns, but I might start now, okay? Just because of all this shenanigans. On to number 4, running in the tunnel. So 2 boys approached a sewer tunnel with a red balloon tied onto it and decided, hey, let's go explore it. That's not ominous. Anyways, content. So they hop in and make their way down into the tunnel with their camera in hand, and then a couple dozen feet in, they catch something in the beam of their flashlight. Oh, it's a clown, dressed all in white, and once it spots them, it starts making its way towards them. The 2 boys go running out every once in a while, turning around to see if it kept chasing them. And it did. They get out of the sewer tunnel, a bit ahead of them, and then through the grate, and then after shouting at the clown, it shows itself at the face of the tunnel just a little bit. They shout at it more, and then it runs away. And they're like, yeah, you better run.
What the heck was that? No freaking. No! Oh, Franco! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out.
I hit my head.
But what is a clown doing in a tunnel? Was it a plant? On to number 3, let's just put that one behind us. An impersonator was caught. Apparently a clown was spotted around Northampton and people had only been able to capture photos of him until this video surfaced. In this video, he's standing in a lake at Abington Park holding one yellow balloon and waving the other hand as other balloons float near his legs. Before this, he had apparently been spotted waving at passerby, carrying colorful balloons, or carrying a teddy bear. If I'm just walking around Northampton and I'm just trying to have my time and I see that just waving at me, I would be a little worried too. Gosh. On to number 2, clowning in the woods, not just in lakes now. So 2 men were on a morning run when they saw something on a suspension bridge in the woods they were running in. They see it, again, now with a camera, and it's walking the other way, but it slowly turns to face them. They call out to it pretty aggressively, ask what the guy's doing, since people have obviously been freaking out about killer clowns and people clowning around. In response, the clown walks towards them and they see he has a knife. Seeing that, they do the wise thing and run away. In response to this, I just have to say, what? Just what does this clown think that they're doing? Are they trying to be Pennywise? Trying to threaten some people out there? Like, who carries a knife out to a suspension bridge to stand around waiting for someone to come around at 7:30 in the morning?
Yo, Patrick, he has a knife. Dude, what the?
I don't get it. I can't run fast enough for all this BS that's happening with the clowns. They can probably run faster than me. I'm 5'2" and I don't have endurance. Gosh. Okay, moving on to number 1, arrested clown development. We are finishing off with a reminder that these creepy guys trying to be Pennywise don't always get away with it. The authorities in Menasha, Wisconsin caught 2 such clowns. In the wee hours of an October night, the cops pulled to the side of the road and had a stare-off with these 2 creepy clowns. The clowns were alleged to be chasing down cars, so the police went to investigate. The video shows the police stopping a 20-year-old and a 29-year-old man. One of the men was arrested.
Why don't you guys come up to this barrier right here? Go ahead and put your butts against it.
634.
Just think twice before maybe thinking, oh, this is a fun prank, because being a public disturbance or a public nuisance is an issue and not legal in many places. Disturbing the peace, that's a real legal term. The law. But anyways, those are all the sightings I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can see more of our awesome fun content. And I've been your host, Abby, and until next time, have a good one. Bye! Top 10 Scary Wise Penny sightings. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm just... I have a lot of emotions. Clowns. I didn't even scroll back far enough. I am in some sort of mood. I'm heated.